Hey y'all, hey, it's Troyia Monay, back to y'all with another video. Today's video is super exciting as always. In today's video, we are going to be chit-chatting it up about the misconceptions of entrepreneurship, you guys. A lot of you guys are just going through and starting your businesses, and a lot of the things you've heard about entrepreneurship is false. And I am coming here to clear the air as usual. So we are going to be talking about the misconceptions of entrepreneurship, and I'm going to be giving y'all the tea and the inside scoop on this gorgeous hair from Sdamey hair, you guys. So make sure you stay tuned for more details there. So give this video a big thumbs up if you are just as excited about this topic as I am, and make sure you guys go ahead and turn on those post notifications because we are lit for the rest of the month of April. So you guys definitely want to make sure you stay tuned for some awesome content and some awesome videos. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. All right. So like I said earlier, this video is sponsored by Sdamey hair. They went ahead and sent your girl this gorgeous unit. This is their 24-inch 4x4 lace closure loose wave unit, you guys. And this hair is in its natural state right now. Well, not necessarily natural state. I went ahead and blew it out after I went through and bleached the knots. So the top portion of the hair is blown out and washed. And then if you guys look under here, you might see like this nice looser pattern right here. And this is more so the natural state of the unit, you guys. So I am super excited to be giving you guys more information on Sdamey hair. They sell human hair wigs, they sell bundles, they have bundle deals, they have bundle deals with closures and frontals, and so many more products, you guys. And one thing that I really want to highlight about Sdamey hair is that they offer wholesale. Y'all know I come on here and give y'all the vendors and the inside scoop on all of the great clothing vendors. So yes, this is definitely a hair vendor as well. So if you are interested in starting a hair business, make sure you guys reach out to Sdamey hair for all of your hair needs. Y'all, this unit is so full. I don't know the density of it, but look at how much hair this is. So much hair, and it's so soft, so luxurious. The knots bleached perfectly. Like what lace? Like what lace? Like, you know, so I am going to be curling and styling this unit while we talk about the misconceptions of entrepreneurship. So I'm super excited to hop right on in, dive right on in, and I'll definitely be giving you guys updates along the way as to how I'm liking the hair while I'm styling it as well, to make sure that we are good to go there too. So let's go ahead and jump right on into the misconceptions of entrepreneurship. All right. So I got my mirror right here. Let me pull it up a little bit so I can see. Okay, so I'm gonna be styling this. I think I'm gonna do like a middle part with some twists going down right here, and we're gonna do my lazy curls. So this is the hairstyle that I do when I do not feel like doing my hair. By the way, it's like 10 o'clock at night here, so I'm really gonna be doing my hair just to go to bed, but at least my hair will be done for like the tomorrow, so that'll be pretty dope as well. I probably might put some layers in here too to kind of have this frame my face, because this unit is so long, y'all. I'm literally only 5'2", and this is where this unit sits on me, so I'm loving it. So like I said earlier, we're talking about the misconceptions of entrepreneurship. So the first misconception when it comes to entrepreneurship is that it is a get rich quick scheme and that all entrepreneurs are wealthy. And I'll be the first to tell y'all that that is definitely not true at all. Point blank period, at all. Literally, that is the biggest misconception, is that if you're an entrepreneur, you're definitely going to be rich and you're going to have this mega huge company and all of that good stuff as well. And that is a huge misconception, you guys. Definitely do not start your entrepreneurship journey thinking that you're about to make X, Y, and Z in a couple of days. Is it possible? Absolutely. However, you have to put the work in order to see the results. And I have some data that I put here. Y'all know I always got my notes. So right here it just says that 30% of small businesses make a profit over their lifetime. About 30% of small businesses break even. About 30% of small businesses lose money. So as you can see, a high percentage of people are just breaking even, and a high percentage of people are just losing money as well. So just because you're an entrepreneur does not mean that it's a get rich quick type of scheme or type of mechanism or something like that. You have to put in the work in order to go through and see those results. And it could take businesses 3 to 5 years in order to see results within their companies. So do not think that you're about to start this business and you're gonna see results within the next maybe 6 months. No, it does not work like that. Sometimes some businesses are able to succeed definitely that fast, but most definitely don't. So you don't want to start off with the expectation of, you know, I'm gonna start this business and I'm gonna be rich in like the next week. Like, no, it does not work like that. So that is definitely a huge misconception there when it comes to starting businesses, is that get rich quick scheme. And I'll be the first to tell you guys that that is definitely not something that you want to do there when it comes to starting your business. All right, let's go ahead and hop right on in. So I went ahead and put my hair in this nice bust down middle part. I'm probably gonna put some concealer in it, kind of brighten it. And then I have my hair bucket right here, so I probably might tweeze the part to make it a little bit more wider. But we're gonna be just curling our hair and talking about the misconceptions of entrepreneurship. So the first misconception of entrepreneurship is that when you are an entrepreneur, you're gonna be rich, and that it's a get rich quick type of scheme, type of mechanism, or something like that, y'all. And that is definitely false. That is not true at all. So I'll definitely be the first to tell you guys that once you go through and you actually start your business, you might definitely see some profit. You might see some profit within the first week, within the first month, but there are definitely going to be times within your business where you may not see sales for a particular time frame or particular period of time, and that is absolutely normal. You know, having a business and being an entrepreneur is not this get rich quick type of mechanism, and that's the thought that you're having when you're starting your business. You definitely are in the wrong industry. So of course y'all know I got my notes right here, so I just went down and wrote down a couple percentages for you guys. So about 39% of all small businesses make a profit over time. That's pretty low. Another percentage, 30% of small businesses break even. That is pretty high percent of people that are just breaking even. They're not even necessarily making a profit. Then you have 30% of small businesses lose money when they go through and they start their business as well. So that's definitely something you want to go through and to outline as well, is that there are going to be periods and points of time where your business will make money. There are going to be periods and points of time where your business won't make money. So you definitely want to have that in mind as well when you're going through and starting your business off as well, that it's not a get rich quick scheme. It is definitely not. I remember when I first started, there was time periods where I wasn't making any money, and of course that had a lot to do with me launching literally right as soon as the pandemic happened. I believe I launched my business like 3 weeks before it kind of hit the surface and everything like that. Ooh, check out that curl. Okay. So definitely keep that in mind as well, is that entrepreneurship is not this get rich quick type of scheme, mechanism, whatever you want to call it. Definitely not at all. Next thing is that entrepreneurs are their own boss. Y'all, huge misconception. Technically, yes, you are your own boss, but technically you really aren't if you really think about it. So we all, as entrepreneurs, everyone got to answer to somebody. So me as an entrepreneur, as a business coach, I'm answering to you guys who are my clients. So you guys are technically my boss, right? Me as a boutique owner, I'm answering to my customers. I have to make sure that I'm providing and I am there for my customers hand and foot. So technically my customers are my boss. You as an entrepreneur, you technically aren't your own boss because you have to answer to somebody. All entrepreneurs are answering to somebody. So us as entrepreneurs, we technically aren't our own boss. So want to make that clear too. Oh, these curls is gonna be cute for me to go to bed. Wow. So that is definitely a misconception when it comes to entrepreneurship as well, is that we are our own boss, and that is definitely not true at all. Everybody got to answer to somebody, okay? Definitely. Next thing is that anyone and everyone can be an entrepreneur, and this is definitely 100% false. Anyone and everyone cannot be an entrepreneur. Somebody got to work for somebody, okay? We cannot all be entrepreneurs, and I really want to highlight this because entrepreneurship on Instagram and social media has become this trend where it's like it's the cool thing to do is to be an entrepreneur. And it's cool. It definitely has its perks, it has its benefits, it has its pros, it has its cons, but everybody got to work for somebody. Cannot everybody in this world be an entrepreneur? And I just want to mention that because it is no issue. There is nothing wrong with working for someone else. However, you definitely want to have your own goals and your own dreams and aspirations and your own passions, things that you like to do, things that you dislike to do, all that great stuff as well. But everybody in this world do not got to be an entrepreneur, okay? We all do not have to be entrepreneurs. Everybody cannot have their own business. Everybody cannot be an entrepreneur. Somebody got to work at Walmart. Somebody got to work at Publix and these grocery stores. Somebody got to do something, and everybody cannot have their own business. So I really want a lot of you guys who are going through and being entrepreneurs to stop pushing full-time entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship in general on a lot of people, just because it's not meant for everyone. Literally, there are days where it's like I really don't feel like uploading on YouTube. Like right now, it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm doing my hair to go to bed. But this is something I signed up for, and this is my job, and I'm doing it full time, and I have been for some time now. So it definitely has its pros and cons. It has its long hours. It has those different things like that where you have to go through and you have to be fully dedicated. You have to have discipline, different things like that. And that's a lot of traits that a lot of us just don't have. A lot of us don't have discipline. A lot of us don't have those different skills and characteristics and things like that. So not everyone can go out and be an entrepreneur, and I just really want you guys to understand that it is not something that is meant for everyone, okay? These curls gonna be cute. I cannot wait to see the end result of this. The next misconception when it comes to entrepreneurship is that you're gonna have unlimited amounts of free time. And that is a huge misconception, you guys. I know, like, my family and stuff, when I tell them, okay, I work full-time within my business, they're like, oh, okay, well, you can come to this, you can do this, you can come help me with this. No, I have to have time to dedicate to my business. And you definitely want to, if you are going to go the route of being an entrepreneur, you have to have discipline, and you have to know that just because you have free time doesn't necessarily mean that you have to use it for personal use. So that's something that I'm still kind of getting the hang of when it comes to this entrepreneurship stuff, because sometimes I will literally just get up and be like, oh, I want to go to the store real quick, and it's like, no, you need to make sure that your work is done, then you can go to the store, then you can go to the mall. So you have to be disciplined. Even though you do have a little bit more freedom, you technically don't really, because you want to make sure that your work is getting done as well. So a lot of people think that entrepreneurs are, we on the beach, we chilling, we sitting by the pool working, different things like that, and that is definitely not true at all. You definitely want to make sure that you're using your time a lot wiser as well. And that goes hand in hand with people thinking that entrepreneurs work super hard. Yeah, we work hard. Yeah, we have long hours, different things like that as well. But if you're using your time a lot wiser, you don't have to worry about that. If I'm going through and I'm getting everything done before 9-10 o'clock at night, that means around that time I have the freedom of going to bed, and I don't have to be that entrepreneur that stays up late at night because she didn't use her time wisely during the day. So that's a huge misconception as well, is that there's unlimited amounts of time and that there's no time and that you have a lot of time. All of that as well is definitely some huge misconceptions. It's really all about time management and making sure that you're putting things first and getting things done that need to be done when it comes to your business as well. So yeah, y'all, make sure if you are thinking about being an entrepreneur that you are putting things first, and that you realize that you don't have free time to go through and do everything that it is that you want to do during your actual work hours. You need to make sure that you're actually getting things done, so you don't fall behind and have to go back to your 9 to 5, okay? Or if you at your 9 to 5 and you aren't using your time wisely when you get home, one of your goals might be to leave your 9 to 5, and you want to make sure that you are using your time wisely so you don't have to go back to your 9 to 5, or so that way you have the ability to leave your 9 to 5 as well too. Definitely want to do that. I am almost done curling this side, and that was super fast. This hair is really giving me, really making it easy for me to curl. I think I got a little tangle right there. And then the next misconception about entrepreneurship, y'all, is that you have to be well connected. I have so many people on my coaching calls that come and they're like, I'm not popular, I don't have a lot of followers, different things like that. And I'm like, girl, if I never started doing YouTube, like, nobody would really know me. And that is completely fine. Like, you do not have to be well known, you don't have to be well connected. Of course, networking is great, but it is definitely not something that is needed or necessary. So one thing I put right here is networking is important, but no one is going to hand you anything. Just because you know so-and-so, just because you're well connected, just because you're popular, does not mean anything. A lot of these CEOs of these major corporations are unknown. They're not household names. We do not know who a lot of these people are who own a lot of these mega companies. We do not know anything about them. And that means, that doesn't necessarily mean that they aren't well connected. They're well connected within their industry, but they don't have to necessarily be well connected as far as pop culture, and well connected as far as social media and all that great stuff as well. So networking is great. You definitely want to have a good network, because technically your network could be your net worth as well. But it is not 100% necessary for you guys to go out there and think that you have to be popular on Instagram. You have to be this household name or anything like that at all. One thing I did put here is your work will speak for itself. So if you're out here, you hustling and you working, people are going to notice that. That's the same thing that's with me, for example. So I am not the most popular person on social media, not the most popular person while I was in college or anything like that. But one thing people did know about me is they know that I was a worker, and they know that I'm a hard worker and I get stuff done. So my work spoke for itself, and your work will network for you. So you do not have to go out and be this super mega popular person. Your work ethic will network for you. So you do not have to go out and try to be this person that you aren't, to go through and try to make your business this mega business, because you're trying to grow your business and all that good stuff as well. Definitely not necessary at all. All right, y'all, so the last misconception that I have here about entrepreneurship is that you need to have a good idea to go ahead and get started. There is literally almost nothing new under the sun at this point. Everything that has been done, and there's literally not much new that can be created at this point. So literally, you do not have to have this huge mega creative idea in order for you to start. One thing I always tell you guys is to go in the grocery store, look at that bread aisle, look at that ranch and those salad dressing aisles. There's 1,001 different salad dressings and breads and different products out there. Literally, the toilet paper aisle. How many different types of toilet paper do we need in order for it to just simply get its job done? There's so many companies and so many different categories, you guys. You do not have to create this mega idea in order for you to go through and to start your brand. However, I will recommend to go through and find a creative way to make your brand stand out. So I literally could be going through and I could be selling bread, but if I find the most creative way to go through and to sell bread, that's what's going to make my brand stand out, and that's what's going to get customers to come through and to shop with me. And my brand is because I have this creative way that I use to go through and to sell my bread compared to all of the other bread brands out there as well. So you definitely want to brainstorm those creative things that you can do that's going to help make your brand stand out. It doesn't necessarily have to be this new fresh idea. It can literally be something that already exists. But branding is definitely going to be something that you want to think about too, when it comes to things and ways that you can make your brand stand out there as well. So I'm finna finish curling my hair, y'all, and I'm gonna come back to y'all when I finish, and I'm gonna show y'all the final look. But those were all of my misconceptions about entrepreneurship. Definitely take all of those with a grain of salt and brainstorm those if you're thinking about being full-time, or if you're in the process of just thinking about launching a business in general. Those are a lot of the misconceptions. You are not going to start off making money. You are going to not start off by making a lot of money. A lot of that money you need to definitely go through and put it back into your business. So that's definitely something you want to go through and do as well. Is that you're not going to go through and you're not going to start off and be this super wealthy person, a super wealthy business owner or anything like that. A lot of businesses do start off that way, but a lot of businesses don't as well. So you definitely kind of want to get that out of your head, especially early on, so that's not something that you're thinking about as you're going through and you're starting your business. But y'all, look at these curls, look at this bounce. Okay, look at this bounce. Oh my goodness. So this right here, the natural state of the hair, and then this right here is it curled. Y'all seen I didn't add any product to this hair at all. I just don't like adding products to my hair because it kind of weighs it down. I like just the natural sheen, luster, and body of hair, so that's why I didn't. So I'm gonna finish curling this side and I'm gonna come back to you guys to show you guys the final look. All right, y'all, so this is the final look of the Sdamey hair. Y'all can see how luxurious these curls are, how bouncy they are, and I did all that by just using my flat iron. And then of course I smoothed out the top, gave myself some good baby hairs with my hot comb as well, you guys. So make sure you guys go ahead and check out the link in the description box and the code to go through and to purchase your hair as well, you guys. Make sure you guys also go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel, you guys. So thank you so much for all the love and all the support. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.